of this syllabus. We discuss about the some characteristics. I have given introduction about unit first, and which may be that is the introduction of non-chordates. What is the introduction of about the non-chordates included? Non-chordates is nothing but it is also known as the some invertebrates. Invertebrates animals. Those, what is the definition? Simple definition about the invertebrate animals: the absence of chordates, absence of the chordate vertebral column, that is known as these invertebrate. Yes, and what is the important characteristics which are related to the non-chordate animals? The absence of vertebral column. Absence of vertebral column. Number of the invertebrates are found inside the water, aquatic. Some animals which present on the ground. Yes, some animals are found on the trees, and some animals are found on the aerial adaptations. Yes, these types, that is the some animals which may be is also called as the freshwater animals. Yes, some animals found in the marine water. Freshwater animals, those animals are found inside the river, dam, reservoir, canals, stream, that is the freshwater. Yes, and some animals which is found inside the seawater. Seawater means that is the salty animal, salt water. Yes, that is the marine water, seawater. Yes, these animals, some protozoans also the best examples, just as the Euglena, Paramecium, yes, and amoeba, these types, that is the freshwater, some protozoans which is found inside the freshwater. Some parasites, that is the protozoan animals, just as the fish parasites, just as the each, yes, each, that is the white spot, some that found on the external region of the fish, that the marine water and some fresh water. Some animals are found on the terrestrial regions. Terrestrial regions means inside the water and outside the water. Once these animals are present on the ground, that is the terrestrial. Some animals are found inside the water. Both the habitat, which is also known as both habits, on the inside the water or on the ground, that is known as the terrestrial. Some parasites are some, that is the invertebrates, just as with aerial adaptations, means those the protozoans or non-vertebrates are found inside the area, inside the air adaptations. Air adaptation, that is known as the aerial adaptations, which that is the non-vertebrates or the invertebrates. Some invertebrates are the protozoans. Yes, some invertebrates are the peripheral regions. Peripheral regions, that is the hydra, which present inside the marine water. Protozoans which present inside the fresh water. Yes, and some animals which maybe that is the both region, the terrestrial regions, that is invertebrate animals. These types, you know that the introduction of invertebrates. These are the numerical points under the heading of the invertebrates. Yes, that is we study that is the habitat of these animals. Yes. Number two, which how many the maximum or number of invertebrates found on the inside the water or on the ground. Yes, millions of species, not only one species, number of species, maximum species present inside the water or outside the water. These are these invertebrates. is, which may be that is the unicellular, yes, or multicellular. Unicellular or multicellular. And next characteristics, which may be that in the shape and size. Yes, it its shape, which is the micron minimum size of these unicellular. The example, the protozoa. Protozoans unicellular, single cell, and which is found when you observe under the microscope. At that time, you know that is shape and size. It measurements. Some species size, which is this some cephalopods, and other species, which is the millions of species which present its size, which may be they see under the microscope, and some species found by the naked eyes. Yes, naked eyes, which may be its size 165 meter long. Yes, 165 meters long, and its size. Some size, that is shape, which may be that is the platin shape, rounding shape. Some species rounding shape, platin shape. With some species are the elongated iris shapes. That is the shape, various shapes of the invertebrate. Invertebrates. I have given these characteristics. Some the invertebrates are worm-like. Some worm-like, which present inside the body. Inside the body, that is the parasite-like. Yes, some invertebrates. That is also known as the worms. Yes, some its size may be tentacle shaped, elongated shaped, tentacle shaped. Some microscopic animals are these types. That is the shape and size of the invertebrate. Its symmetry. It is symmetrical or asymmetrical. There are two types of these shapes. Symmetrical means two equal parts of the body. That is known as the symmetrical. Or some are the asymmetrical, unequal part of the body, which the invertebrate animals of the invertebrate animals. Yes. Next point, that is the grade of organization. Grade of organization. Some species, that is the grade of organization. Invertebrate, all species shows the grade of organization, which may be that is a small number 1 protozoans up to hemichordates. Yes, arthropods. That is the some animals. Not only that is the single animals, those animals are found phylum Protozoa. Some animals are found under the Porifera. Some animals are found the Coelotrata. I have given the examples. Protozoa Plasmodium. Yes, Euglena, Paramecium under the heading, that is the grade of organization. Phylum Porifera, that is Hydra. Yes, Cycon, it also the grade of organization. Next one, that is the Arthropoda. Example, which is the cockroach. Yes, and platyhelminth, that is a worm-like inside the body, that is the worms, invertebrates. All these are the grade of organization. Grade of organization. Next one is the germ layers. Germ layers. Some animals, germs, that is the ectoplasm, ectoderm layers, ectoderm or endoderms. There are two types: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. These are the three layers of these. Yes, that is a layer. First middle is known as the endoderm, and lower is known as the endoderm. And these types, both the ectodermal and endodermal, that is the germ layers of the invertebrates. Invertebrates are non-chordates, that is the characteristics. What is meant by the incubate? For example, when you studied that is the phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda, its example cockroach. Yes, the best example cockroach. Next example, that is a hemichordate, a balanoglossus is the best example. Yes, balanoglossus. And next example in protozoa, that is a paramecium. So protozoa, that is the plasmodium. Plasmodium outer layer is known as pellicle. Plasmodium, that is outermost layer is known as the integument is nothing but that is the skin layer of the invertebrate. When you studied that is the phylum Protozoa and its example Plasmodium, outermost layer that is the pellicle. Yes. Next example under the phylum of Porifera, example Hydra, Cycon, that is the what types of the opening of the skin? It is a pore opening. Small pores are present and these types. Next example, that is the phylum Platyhelminths, that is worms. Yes, class Cystode, which that is the some segmented bodies. Segments are found inside these organisms, invertebrate animals. Yes, and these types, that is the integuments. When you studied that is the phylum Arthropoda. Arthro is nothing but arthro and poda, joint of the organs. Yes, that is known as arthropoda. Example cockroach. And this type segmented bodies. Yes, that is also the best example. Some that is tentacles, segments are present. Yes, that is means skin is divided by these types. That is characteristics given in the non-chordates. Yes. Next one, characteristics locomotion. What is meant by the in non-chordates and its locomotion? Locomotion is nothing but the transfer from one place to another place for the food feeding, for the environment, suitable environment. Yes. Or some animals are locomotion for the food feeding, environment, breeding. Yes, and these types, that is the purpose of the locomotion. And some non-chordates also, that is the locomate one place to another places. Yes, and its next characteristic, that is segments. I have given the information about the segments. In protozoa, that is the outermost layer, pellicle. Yes, and Porifera, that is a sponge. Our Cycon is the best example. That is the pores are present. And third one examples, the Platyhelminths, Nematohelminths, Ascaris. Yes, Ascaris, that is the pellicle with the best segmented outermost layer. And other examples, that is the Arthropoda, best example cockroach, which the body is segmented. And these types of these invertebrates and its characteristics are found. Yes, about the introduction of the non-chordates. And some, that is the when you studied the invertebrate, at that time you know there are two types of digestion, intracellular and extracellular digestion. Some animals are inside the body, or for example cystodes or worms. Some animals, that is the protozoans, yes, outside the body means on the skin, that is the ectodermal region, and to suck the blood, suck the nutrients from the skin. Yes, and these types. And some animals are found inside the, for example, Nematohelminths, and its best example Ascaris, which is present inside the intestine. There are two, both the animals, invertebrate, survival their life outside the body and inside the body. These are the examples. Yes, and the next characteristic, that is circulation. That is the circulation. For example, when you take the arthropoda, circular system, open system, and closed system. Circulation. Yes, human being, the circulation inside the skin. Yes, and some animals, that is segmented bodies. That is segmented bodies. Example, leech and cockroach. It's the circulation is open. Yes, and these types, that is a circulation, and its characteristics present. I have given information under the heading of the invertebrates or non-chordates, isn't it? Absence of the vertebral column, that is known as non-chordates. Up to habit and its first habitat, numerical strength, shape and its size, symmetry, symmetrical and asymmetrical characteristics, grade of organization. Yes, and germ layers. Integuments is nothing but the study of the skin of the invertebrates. Locomotion, yes, characteristics, segments. There are the best examples about the cockroach and leech, and its digestion, yes, circulation, respiration, yes, excretion, simple organs, reproduction, and other types. These are these characteristics under the heading of invertebrate. Now stop here. Okay.